Top news as of December 1, 2025. Here's a summary of major global-scale news today, December 1, 2025, covering world affairs, economy, finance, and technology. World and geopolitics. One major theme today is how big tech, the large, powerful technology companies, are increasing their spending on political influence. According to recent reporting, this growing financial involvement by tech giants into politics is drawing scrutiny, as their influence could affect regulation, policy outcomes, and democratic processes. Meanwhile, in global markets, the easing of monetary policy tightening by major central banks continues to shape dynamics worldwide, which affects cross-border capital flows, currency valuations, and emerging markets, an undercurrent of global financial geopolitics.
Economy and financial markets. In the U.S., the Federal Reserve Fed has officially ended its multi-year balance sheet wind-down quantitative tightening as of December 1st. The shift signals a willingness to keep more liquidity in the financial system, a move that could support global risk assets, stocks, commodities, and ease financial stress. On the commodities front, gold has continued its rally. Recent data show gold rising strongly in November, extending a 4-month upward trend. The rise reflects growing investor expectations for rate cuts in the U.S., as well as demand for safe haven asset amid global economic and geopolitical uncertainty. On the broader markets, U.S. stock indices, like in recent days, are nudging toward record highs. Part of this reflects improved liquidity conditions, given the Fed's policy shift, and hopes for a smoother path into 2026. Looking ahead, investors are closely watching upcoming policy decisions by foreign central banks, including Reserve Bank of India, RBI, and global macroeconomic indicators, which are expected to drive market volatility and investment flows this week.
Technology and innovation. A key story today deals with how big tech firms are widening their footprint into politics, not just through lobbying, but via large-scale political spending and influence operations. This raises important questions about the intersection of technology power, regulation, and democracy. Meanwhile, financial services firms, especially banks, are being urged to accelerate adoption of advanced data analytics and artificial intelligence tools in 2026. This push is framed as necessary to counter heightened financial crime risks and to modernize legacy banking infrastructures. The next year may mark a turning point for banks shifting from isolated AI experiments to enterprise-wide, fully integrated AI platforms.
What to watch this week and near term. Economic indicators. Key data releases in several countries, along with central bank decisions, e.g. from the RBI, are expected to drive volatility in global markets. Gold and other commodities. With continued uncertainty, both economic and geopolitical, precious metals may remain attractive as safe havens, especially under expectations of loosening U.S. monetary policy. Tech regulation and policy. The growing political involvement of major technology firms may prompt stronger regulatory scrutiny or policy responses in various countries. Observers may want to watch how governments respond, especially in democracies with sensitive election cycles. Banking and finance transformation. As banks prepare to adopt next-gen AI and data systems in 2026, the financial services landscape could shift. This could open new opportunities, but also bring regulatory and systemic risk challenges as financial crime detection becomes more automated.